Sai Ram. Sai Dhanvantari. This is going to be the topic. Pavithran is going to speak. He's a student from Sathya Sai School and College. He's a tabla player and you will see him in all the music programs concerned with Swami. Pavithran, Sai Dhanvantari from you.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My most humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Respected elders, dear Sai sisters and Sai brothers, Sai Ram to all of you. I know we are all waiting for the music program. I'll keep it very short. And when some of the elderly devotees here, Neela auntie, Bansala auntie, requested me to share my experiences, I was a little hesitant because I've kept these experiences very, very personal. But then I think Swami has given me this opportunity and has actually prompted that I should share this. Remember, we have already entered into the 100th year of Bhagavan's Advent, and people who have actually experienced Swami in person, physically we have all seen, we have had, it's our responsibility to share. And we have had a lot of experiences. Tell me, even if Swami is looking at us, coming near us meant something for us. So everything, in fact, living with him itself is an existence, isn't it? So that's very important, living with him in the physical form. So, and we all know, I mean, Swami has set up super specialty hospitals and how many such complex surgeries are going on and all offered free of cost. And all of us have heard also experiences where we have seen, I mean, where Swami has, cured people in the wheelchair just by a tap, mere tap, and so people have got up. I think many have seen that, and how touching those incidents are. Swami has said cancer is cancelled, and it was cancer. Swami has given sugar to people with diabetics, and diabetics has vanished. So diabetes has vanished. So these things have always happened, and indeed, Swami is Sai Dhanvantari, physician, God of God, doctor of God. So what more we want? We all have accumulated our karmas and come here and in form of diseases, and Swami was there to cure and mitigate all that. So I have also had my personal experience around that. So when I was studying in the Ooty school, I studied there for 3.5 years, and then we were moved to the primary school. So coming from Ooty to primary in Puttaparthi. In Puttaparthi there used to be pollens. So we had a lot of people used to get asthma. I think many people had got asthma at that time because it was sudden weather change. I also had severe asthma, and it was quite severe. I had suffered quite a bit, almost 3 years with that asthma. And in my 10th standard or so, during the board exam, Swami came. He was asking about how did you do the exam, how much you will get. So 2 days went like that. The third day he asked, how is asthma? From nowhere, I thought, but Swami is omnipresent, he knows everything. So then I said, Swami, it's there, Swami, but with your grace it will be in control. Then Swami told, take tetracycline medicine. And tetracycline, okay, I didn't think much that time because I was getting some other medicines for asthma, like Astalin and all that. Even those days it was there, but I didn't know. Anyway, I was going to check back with my doctor. So I told Swami, yes, Swami, no problem. Swami materialized Vibhuti and gave that, and then Swami said it will be okay, fine. I went back, then I also told the doctors, and doctors in those days in Puttaparthi were very, very strict, and it was not easy to convince doctors also that tetracycline. When I told them tetracycline, they said, normally we don't administer tetracycline for asthma. So, but Swami has told, so please go back and clarify again with Swami. Then I thought, no, again going back to fourth, clarifying would be difficult. I just said, I had a deal. I said with the doctor, so next time if it comes, I will take both. So I'll take your medicine plus what Swami has told. But believe me or not, next time was not there. It was vanished forever, the asthma, because just that Vibhuti which did the work. Really, I can't believe that. And there was no next time there. Okay, this is with respect to asthma. When I come to... also during the asthma, when Swami had come and was telling take tetracycline, sorry, I forgot this point, Swami also told I know you're taking another medicine, but that was for another thing. I used to have a blackout and fall. I had one blackout and fell. So, the doctors had prescribed a medicine, and it was a blue bottle, white medicine. Swami described exactly 2 white tablets, 2 tablets you're taking in the night in the blue bottle. So, but for Swami had mixed that up with asthma. For Swami, all diseases are one. It's a karma for us. So, now related to that, I had another blackout around my PG. By the time I had already started playing the tabla, and it was in my UG that I was playing tabla for almost 3 years. I had another blackout, fell down, and I had dislocated my shoulder. It was quite severe. So they made me sit in the front, of course, with the sling. And Swami came and told what happened. I told blackout and fainting and fell. Swami told no, nothing, nervousness, and it's all your karma. When you are present with me, all your karmas will be over. This was the greatest assurance. Don't worry, in my presence, your karmas will be wiped. And so Swami knows the calculation. Whatever karmas was balanced for that time, that life from previous. So we don't know all that. So of course, I could not play tabla, which was my dear thing for me. Swami used to always say, related to my wife. So used to be called attachment. Where is your wife? Did you carry because of tabla? So then it was difficult. But after 1 week or so, Swami did not see me sitting in the bhajan hall. Those days, bhajans used to happen inside the bhajan hall. So it used to be very cramped. So Swami immediately told me, called through registrar and told, where is that boy with that sling who broke the hand? Tell him to come inside. Then I thought, anyway, I'm not going to play with a sling. But Swami told, come and sit. And Swami made me sit there for I don't know how long, some of you know here, but I think KG and others, but I sat there for almost 2.5 years without playing the tabla, without contributing anything. So I was feeling sometimes delicate, but initial days Swami used to ask, sitting from the chair also, how is your hand, and like this one, all the signs during the bhajan. So it was a bit awkward. So during the bhajan also asking that signs, and then of course sitting there with that space, I think if some of you know how cramped it can be, and it was really a chance. So Swami does, what I want to say, Swami doesn't see our skills or everything. It's just that whatever we are blessed to even study there, to be able to sing, perform, we get our due, whether we have the skill or not, because I couldn't perform for 2.5 years really. So Swami made me sit there. So just a little more around that. Then after 2 weeks or so, Swami called me to the main veranda. If you remember those days, Swami used to talk in the main veranda, and there were a few doctors who had come for conference, and Swami explained so much in depth about the hand. So Swami told this about the shoulder, that what the disease is, how you're... Swami was using a lot of medical terms, which I've never heard as well. Like, so many, even the doctors were in awe. Like, I remember only seeing their face, they were just like fully in awe. Nobody's responding. All scientific medical terms, and Swami said there's a bone powder here. That powder has become weak, and because of which, it came out. And inside the scapula, I remember the scapula word also. So many things, but I could not hear. We were far. The doctor, Swami was talking to the doctors, but it was for almost 45 minutes just about my hand. And after that, I met 1 or 2 doctors. They said, what not Swami shared. It was an eye-opening for us. So many things medically, even sometimes we don't know, and sometimes some things are different. And that just gives goosebumps when you hear that, and it's so difficult. So after 3 weeks or so, Swami said, I had removed the sling, but Swami said, I'm sure if you want to play tabla at all, you should get it operated, or just go and see Dr. Sundaresh. So Swami called me, and Swami told, I know your parents are not very well to do, so he gave around 2,500 to 2,000 rupees in a cover and told, this is your taxi expense, just go to Bengaluru, here Whitefield General Hospital, tell I have sent. And when Swami sends, the kind of reception you get in the hospital it's not even describable actually. It's just beyond my head actually that day, because we're just fortunate to get that privilege. But so Dr. Sundaresh was there in his own way. He said, oh, Swami told, okay, but let me examine you. And he told like, he checked, he said, you have your exam, so we cannot have the surgery now. So you go back, tell Swami that whenever, because who will write the exams for you? Otherwise you have to use scribe or something. So I went back, I told Swami. Then Swami told, oh, is it? Okay. Then do it after that. But you decide whom you believe. You believe that doctor or this doctor. So it's up to you. Okay, that's another test. So I have to decide for myself. So that was one. And then finally, I just want to, we don't have much time. So around this, so when we had these photo sessions for when I was just passing out of the institute, so we had photo sessions. So I went, I also went in a group normally. So by the time I was okay, all right and normal. So I was not playing tabla, but so we were growing in around 10 groups to take the photographs. So I also went randomly and stood. So by chance I went and stood, beside where Swami's left side was. So I was standing this side, where my shoulder is, and Swami was here. And then when I just came and stood, I think only 2 people were there. They had come and others were just coming. And Swami hit me so hard on the head, like this very unusual hit. And I will tell you, I still recollect it. It was not usual. And after that, I was a little bit lost where I am. And he hit me, and I think that was probably, okay, I'll come to it. And also he hit here. He did not hold like this, he did like this, and he was pressing something like this on the same shoulder with the left hand. And what I should tell is, after that I never got those blackouts. That was the last time I got the blackout at least. Of course, hand kept troubling me a little bit. After that, I did not play tabla as well, and Swami kept asking when I was waiting. I could not play, and then, so I had already passed out of the institute, and then Swami told, don't play at all. When I was leaving the institute, he said, don't play at all. So that was a big disappointing thing for me, to be away from my instrument. I thought, don't play at all for your whole life, which is very difficult. So, but anyway, I thought Swami's ways are different to interpret. So when I was feeling all right, I started playing a little bit. So that was okay. But when I was waiting there for 2 years, I could not even play during that time. So it was almost 4 years where I lost playing the tabla in front of Swami. But that's all the will. So this was the small thing I wanted to share, personal experience with the less time we have, certainly. Sairam, thanks for the opportunity for giving me this, and thanks to Swami also. Sairam.